it's secret time. What's going on, hikers? In today's video, we are talking about some secrets that backpackers don't want to tell you, they don't want to talk about, and they don't want you to know. Now, if you're new to the channel, my name's Jeremiah Stringer, and here we talk about all things hiking and backpacking. So if that's what you're into, keep coming to the channel. Our first secret is a ton of backpackers, not just through hikers, not just weekend warriors, but a lot of backpackers either sleep with their food or don't hang it in a bear bag, or I don't know, some people just use it as their pillow. This is my food bag. What you can do if you want to bear hang it is check out this video, and that'll teach you how to do it, but a lot of people just don't do that. Most of the time you're more worried about squirrels and raccoons and little critters that are going to get into your food, and some people are just too lazy to hang their food. So depends on the circumstances, but a ton of people, they just don't do it. What I'm doing right now is digging myself a cat hole with the Dirt Diggler. This is my go-to tool for digging my cat holes so I can poop in them. If you want to check it out, I'll link it in the description. It's made by Apex Giant. But our second secret is a lot of backpackers do not dig a hole to poop in. In fact, sometimes they just go straight on the ground. And sometimes you'll put your tent on it. Sometimes you'll step in it. Sometimes you might accidentally dig up somebody else's poop if they don't mark it. If you want to hear some stories about this, I will link a video above where John Kelly and I, we host the backpacking podcast, and we were talking to Dixie from Homemade Wanderlust about this exact subject. So check that out if you want to hear more on pooping. But like I said, secret number 2, dig yourself a cat hole because nobody wants to see or smell your poop. Nice clean water. I filter my water, but secret number 3, lots of backpackers don't. Whether they're setting an FKT attempt and don't want to take the time, whether they're lazy, whether they're on top of a mountain and they think the water is clear and clean enough to drink, they don't filter their water. Now I do, and what I use is the Platypus Quick Draw. So if you're needing a filter, I'd suggest checking this one out, or you can't go wrong with the Sawyer Squeeze. You know, I got about 3 layers on right now because it is cold and it is wet and it is nasty outside. And our next secret is sometimes backpacking is just not fun. You know, you watch these videos and it looks like a great time, but some days you just got to embrace the suck. And on days like today, I have to have an outer shell on just to help keep me warm and dry and the wind from cutting through me. And this rain jacket that I'm wearing, it's made by Little Donkey Andy. It's got adjustments at the cuffs to keep you nice and dry. The hood can be rolled up and tucked away using Velcro, and it's got pockets on the outside. They're actually today's video sponsor. And real quick, I also wanted to show you the pants that go with it. Got belt loops on the outside so you can wear a belt. It's also elastic so you don't have to have one. And my favorite part, these pants have 5 pockets on the outside. So you don't have to worry about storage, because that's the worst part about wearing rain and wind gear. So if you want to support the channel and today's video sponsor, check out Little Donkey Andy, and I will link them in the description. And you can get yourself a watermelon red jacket just like mine. Our 5th secret, this one's top secret. I'm not going to demonstrate it for you because I think it would get me kicked off YouTube and you would hate me forever. It is June 21st, the most famous holiday in the backpacking calendar, National Hike Naked Day. This is very popular amongst the thru hiking community, and I have friends that told me their stories while they're out on trail. As crazy as putting a string around their waist and putting a bandana over their nether regions. National Hike Naked Day, I do not participate. I can't advocate for or against it, but I will tell you, it is a thing, and there's not a lot of backpackers talking about it that I know of out on this media. So do with that information what you will. Our 6th secret is not child approved. Some people are just partying. Some people are trying to get in touch with nature. Some people are trying to have life-altering experiences while they're out on trail, and they do it a number of different ways. We're talking about alcohol. We're talking about marijuana. We're talking about psychedelics. We're talking about any other substances that people put into their body while they're out on trail. And I'm not just talking about some homeless person that's on drugs going out and trying to find a shelter to live in. We're talking about normal, average people going out and experiencing trail life and they're doing it in their own way. Now, I would tell you, whatever the laws are, make sure you are obeying them, but don't be surprised at some of the things that you may see out on trail that you don't just see in your everyday life while you're out in society. Hopefully it doesn't scare you off, and you can have whatever trip that you want to have, go with whoever you want to go with. But that's all I got for you today. I want you to comment below and tell me some of those other dirty secrets that backpackers are not talking about. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give me one of these, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.